Hello friends, now let us discuss about the welfare schemes introduced by the central government of India for the aged and for the differently abled persons. First, let us discuss about the welfare schemes which are meant for the aged. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is implementing a central sector scheme uh, of integrated program for older persons since 1992. The main objective of this scheme is to improve the quality of life of senior citizens by providing them basic amenities like shelter, food, medical care and entertainment opportunities and by encouraging productive and active aging. So, the government of India is going to provide food on subsidized rate if they can work on their own, or else if they are not in a position to lead the life on their own. The government is running the old age homes with by themselves, or they are going to run the old age homes with the help of the NGOs, so that these people can be placed in the old age homes and all the provisions can be taken care of. So, they are going to provide medical care. At the same time, we also have entertainment opportunities. If we go and see in the United States of America, if any person who is disabled or who is age old, who cannot take care of themselves, they can put a letter to the agencies. There we have a time bank scheme, and they say that I require these kind of services, and some of the volunteers are registered in the time bank scheme, and they go to the people who need their services, help them out. They take them for outing, they take them for recreation activities, they purchase the required goods for the livings or ingredients for them. All this will be done, and a volunteer who has rendered his services, whenever he is sick or ill, at the time he can expect the same services from the other volunteers within the group. So, the duty of this Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is to take care of the people, provide facilities, take care of entertainment opportunities and ensure that they have an active aging, my dear friends. The second one is Ministry of Rural Development. This is going to provide old age pensions under the Indira Gandhi Old Age Pension Scheme, which is a component of National Social Assistance Program. Here, for all the people who are above the age of 60 years, they can and they are eligible for this old age pensions. And some skills, people who are pertaining to weaver community, for toddy, for those people it is only 58 years, because by the age of 58 years their health may not support to further their economical activities. For that reason, it has been 58, they have decided 58 years to apply for this old age pension. The third one is Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. The main aim of this program is to provide health care facilities to all the elderly people across the state, including primary health delivery system, secondary as well as the tertiary level, and we also have outreach services. The fourth one is we have Ministry of Finance, Department of Revenue, which is going to provide tax exemptions, my dear friends, for the age old. They can get the facilities. For example, if I am going for FD, I will be getting hardly 6% per annum as interest, but for the old age people the interest rate is around 8% and so on. For me, if I am going to file income tax, I am going to get concession of 50,000 rupees, but for these people we are going to get a concession of 85,000 rupees. So, likewise the Ministry of Finances are giving subsidy tax exemptions for the people. Then we have the Ministry of Railways, which is going to provide concession for the people. The old age people can travel from one place to the other place or anywhere across the country, and they are going to get the subsidy of 40% to 50% for travel expenditure for the old people. Then it's not only in the railway system, even we have this concession both in the road transport system as well as in the airways too. Then we have the Ministry of Home Affairs, which is going to ensure the safety and security of all the old people and eliminate all forms of neglect, abuse and violence against the old people. So, not only we are going to provide the safety, but we are going to ensure that there is no abuse among the individuals or neglect among the individuals. If any person has abused them, then those people can be punished. Then we also are going to take initiatives to identify the senior citizens, sensitize them and sensitize the police personals to take care of the old people. We are going to take care of the safety, security and we are also going to motivate the staff so that they can visit the old people to ensure whether they are healthy or not. Then we are also going to set up a toll free number so that all the senior citizens, if they are having any sort of problem, can reach the government so that their problems can be addressed. Then we have the Ministry of Civil Aviation, which is going to provide concession for the people to move from or to travel from one place to the other place. They are providing 50% concession for the old age people. Then when we go to the airports, we will not be able to walk for longer period. Maybe sometimes people may have ortho problems and so on. So, it is the duty of the aviation or the airports to provide wheelchairs, trolley so that they can be moved from the place to the catching the flight, my dear friends. These are the major welfare schemes which are meant for the aged in our country. Now, let us discuss about some of the welfare schemes which are mentioned for the differently abled persons. Earlier, we used to call them as physically handicapped, but right now the government is using the word Divyanjan or else differently abled persons. They are not handicapped, they are doing the work or they are doing the activities in a different way. That is the reason we are calling them as differently abled persons or Divyanjans. According to Article 253 of the Indian Constitution, it says that it is the duty of the government that it is going to provide protection of full rights and full participation to the disabled or to the people with differently able on par with the rest of the people within the country, and there will not be any discrimination on any of the grounds. And we are going to keep the efforts to ensure equal opportunities to the people with disabilities for full participation in national building. The Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Divyanjan, its main focus is to design the policies to look after the welfare of the people and also to empower the people with disabilities. The government is going to have plenty of schemes, like they are providing scholarships for the individuals, they are providing reservation in terms of employments, they are providing for microfinance schemes, they are providing reservation in the public sector as well as private sector. They are going to train them with certain skills so that they can lead their life. They are going to provide the scheme so that they can go for studies abroad. We are going to provide grant in assistance under CSR activities and so on. So, at the National Handicap Finance and Development Corporation, which was started in the year 1997, is taking up various schemes for the differently able. We are having we also have vocational and educational skills for the differently able. So, we also have certain schemes for the assistance of disabled for purchasing the appliances which are required for them. For example, they require artificial limbs, they may require tricycles, For that, the government is providing free of cost. Now the state governments are providing free laptops for the physically challenged. And we also have schemes to promote voluntary action for persons with disabilities. We call it as Deen Dayal Rehabilitation Scheme. So these are the schemes which are meant for the aged and for the differently able. The government of India doesn't want any section of people to be uh, uh, they want each and every section of people to be a part of the mainstream. For that, they have been introducing welfare schemes from time to time to empower them and to bring them into the mainstream. Thank you.